Hello, I am Soili Solismaa from Geological Survey of Finland, Circular Economy Solutions Unit. We have prepared this presentation together with the experts from VTT and GTK. And I got the privilege of presenting this project plan called DOOMED, which means Design Out Mine Waste and CO2 Emissions for Durable Products. And before going any further, I will show you a short video clip from Belarus to give you an idea of the amount of waste which could be used as raw material instead of being piled up. Mining wastes are the largest industrial solid waste stream, which is formed globally around 20 to 25 gigatons annually. In Finland, 75% of wastes are produced by mining sector, and these wastes consist mainly of waste rocks and mine tailings. Tailings are already crushed and grinded, which makes it more profitable for our purposes to be modified and used waste rock. If the tailings are left to the tailings impoundment or piles, they can cause several environmental problems. And in addition, storing and monitoring of mine tailings is expensive, and majority of mine closing costs are caused by mine tailings management. The need of minerals is predicted to grow nearly 500% by 2050, according to the World Bank investigation. This will increase the amount of mining waste dramatically, which means that we really must utilize this side stream more effectively in the future. Now only few percent of the wastes are utilized, usually for the mine site infrastructure. We have a clever and innovative solution for these problems, which in addition to mine tailings is reducing CO2 emissions at the same time. And we all know the detrimental effect of CO2 in the atmosphere and the urgent need of greenhouse gas reduction. So CO2 produced by power plants can be utilized to transform certain minerals which are abundant in different types of mine tailings. For example, feldspar minerals, olivine and serpentinite. With this method, we can produce higher value minerals such as kaolinite, calcite and magnesium carbonate, which can be further upgraded, even higher value products. This is a case of imaginary mine which produces 1 million ton of anodite-rich tailings annually. Mine enriches 400,000 tons of pure anodite per year and sell this low-cost product for Doomed company. Doomed company combines these mine tailings and 73,000 tons of CO2, which comes from a power plant. In this process, anodite is transformed to kaolinite, calcite, etc. And as you can see, we have markets for these products since they were imported to Finland to 2.6 million tons in the year 2015. These mineral products can be further upgraded to higher value products, such as turbans and ceramics, for example. So we are offering waste management solutions for mines and reducing CO2 emissions at the same time. Reducing dependency on extraction and import of primary raw materials is saving resources and enhancing environmental conditions. We are creating new sustainable business opportunities. We are aware that mineral carbonation is known technology to capture CO2, but there's not much investigation on how to utilize this material where the carbon is captured. We are currently testing CO2 treatment of suitable mine tailings in VTT laboratories. One of our goals is to find partners for mining and power producing sectors which are interested of reducing their waste streams with this economically and environmentally friendly method. Also, companies which are producing mineral products are in our interests. So if your company is interested to cooperate, we can apply funding together, for example, from some of these Horizon calls coming 2021. So as a summary, mine wastes needs to be reduced. Modifying mine tailings with CO2 reduces waste and CO2 emissions and creates new products. This gives benefits for mining company, CO2 producer, mineral product producer, and environment and society. This project is innovative and feasible, and no commercial product has been developed by utilizing mine tailings and CO2 before. Then it's time to declare our punchline, which is create global impacts from local benefits. Thank you very much for listening.
Okay, thank you very much, Soili. There is one question that came in for Soili. Inga, is she on the phone at the moment? So maybe we can try this trick that we had before.
So this is a COVID low-tech solution. I'm attaching the microphone to my speaker phone, so let's see if it
Okay, then
works.
I will speak over here and hopefully, Soili, you will hear me. And the question was, this is really a great idea for the potential for designing out mining waste. Is there suitable raw material in Finland?
Okay, hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we hear you.
Great. So yes, we have, but the volumes are quite small in Finland, but we have much bigger volumes in European mines. And sorry, I saw that slides were going too fast, but I hope you could follow the presentation.
Yeah, I think what you were saying was very clear. It was just here in the room it seemed to be stuck. But now one question I had to sort of follow up from that, as you say, there's small quantity at the moment in Finland, but how do you see, for some of these applications you talked about, do you see contamination issues being a problem from other materials that are in the tailings?
It's mine tailings, yes there are, but I think in this case we need to use inert mine tailings that are not so harmful, but it is also possible to refine these harmful mine tailings and then reuse. So it depends what kind of company we are cooperating with.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you for the answers to the questions, and even though it was entitled Doomed, we seem to have got through it quite well, which is great.